kids, welcome back and happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers out there. Today we're going to continue our series called That's Bonkers, and we're going to learn more about Paul's story today. So stay tuned. Nothing could stop Paul from telling people that Jesus was still alive, not even prison. When Paul and Silas were released from prison, they went and told more people, and the crowd grew angrier at them. So when Paul went to go tell all these people that Jesus was still alive, the crowd got even more mad. Paul traveled all over the Mediterranean Sea to tell people that Jesus was still alive. But when he got back to Jerusalem, the crowd of angry people were waiting for him, and they came running from all different directions. They grabbed Paul, threw him in the street, kicked and punched him, wanted to even kill him. But then the Roman soldiers showed up, and they stopped. The Roman soldiers took Paul, put him in chains, and tried to bring him back to their fort so they could put him in prison. But the crowd grew angry and wild, and they had to pick Paul up and carry him. But Paul had them stop so that he could tell the people his story. In Acts 22:4, he said, "I sent many people to their death. I arrested men and women. I threw them into prison." Paul stood there and told them his story about how he was on the road to Damascus and was blinded by the light, and how Jesus spoke to him and it changed his life forever. Unfortunately, that crowd had hard hearts, and they didn't care what Paul had to say. They wanted Paul to be killed. So the soldiers took him back to their fort and threw him in prison. It was kind of a sad day, but it was kind of good too. You see, Paul was able to tell the king and other rulers about his story, and was able to tell even more people through letters, and those letters became books of the Bible. Paul wanted to tell everybody he possibly could about his story so that maybe it would encourage other people to change their lives too. Isn't that awesome? So I have a memory verse here that I'm going to read to y'all. It's Psalms 107:2. "Let those who have been set free by the Lord tell their story." I want to encourage you to tell your story to your friends so that they can tell their story to their friends, and everybody can hear your story. So I have a few questions. What was your favorite part of today's story? And why do you think Paul loved telling people how he was changed by God? That's awesome. Let's see. Your prompt for this week is a prayer prompt. Write a prayer to God asking him to help you tell your friends about Jesus. A journal prompt. Imagine you telling your friends about Jesus. Well, I hope you enjoyed That's Bonkers, because today was our last lesson with it. I loved learning about Paul and his awesome story. We are planning on coming back May 31st, so keep that in mind. I can't wait to see y'all, and I love you so much. Bye!